What's going on, y'all? That boy Gam tapping in one more time. I just wanted to talk to y'all today about something, man. One of the crazy memories I got, stories I got from back when I first started to do music. So when I had got out of high school, I had got a record deal. When I was probably about 18, 19, I got a record deal with a local record label, Schoolhouse Productions in Cleveland, Ohio. Anybody that was around in Cleveland at that time, they know this, label promotion company. It was doing a lot of stuff at the Metropolis downtown Cleveland in the flats. Anybody familiar with Cleveland around that time, you'll know about all of this. And so basically, we used to throw parties at the Metropolis like every weekend. So at this time, it was like all the biggest rappers, they would all come to Cleveland and they would perform at the Metropolis. It had the biggest stage. Could hold a lot of people. It was just a big club, ratchet club though, 18 and up. Crazy used to happen all the time. People getting shot. I didn't, been right there, shots going off, dodging bullets. You see that all the time in downtown Cleveland at that time, especially, so this was around like 2007, this time, 2006, 2007. So, first of all, Cleveland at this time loved Gucci Mane. Like, Gucci Mane was like, he was like from Cleveland. A lot of people was like, man, Gucci Mane might as well move to Cleveland. He here every other month, performing at the Metropolis, and it's always sold out. Everybody used to hit me up like, man, can you get me in? It's about to be, we all want to go to this party with Gucci, to see Gucci. Gucci was like, a lot of people in Cleveland at the time related to Gucci, like they just love Gucci. So we used to bring Gucci to the city a lot. This company that I was working with, we used to bring them to the city a lot. So it was one time when we first started getting into doing business with them, we went out to Atlanta, and we was out in Atlanta. We actually went to Jim Jones' video shoot when he had the Ballin' song. It was the Ballin' remix video shoot. So it was everybody there. It was, P. Diddy, T.I., I seen Trey the Truth there, Young Dro, just a lot of the people who, when you see in this video, if you look at the Ballin' remix video, you would see all the people. They was all just there. So we there, and we're supposed to be meeting with Gucci Mane. So Gucci Mane, I don't know if he just pulled up there or he was just there somewhere in the cut or whatever, but all I know is he was there by himself with, regular, got a hoodie on. You know how big a hoodie is. He got like a Glock 19 or something, like, just in the pocket of the hoodie, just hanging halfway out the pocket. He just walked up to the car or whatever, talking normal, like, just like by himself. Like, you would just pull up on somebody in the neighborhood or something, and they'd just be like, man, what's up, man? I'm about to hop in. It's like this almost. So at this time was the time where he had the beef with Jeezy going on heavy. I think it was, I'm not sure if it was before the shooting happened with dude and Gucci Mane or after or right after. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it was around the time when they beef was heavy, and Gucci was out there by himself with the pistol on him, basically. And so he ended up just jumping in the car with us. So I'm in the front seat. I think my manager at the time was Big Paul. He was driving, and I think my producer JC somebody else was in the, it was two other people in the backseat. So Gucci basically get in and he's sitting in between. It's three people back there and he the middle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in the front though, so I'm like, I'm in a comfortable position, but I'm thinking like, damn, we just got Gucci Man in the backseat. You know, like we just having a normal conversation, smoking, just chilling. Like it was just crazy how normal it was at that time. It's just like having somebody in the car with you, you know. So driving, and we do a few things, you know, maybe get food and just little stuff like that. But so basically, what ended up happening, the dude who was the owner of the record label that we was with, promotion company we was with, he had paid Gucci Man some money for like some features or something like this. I think he gave him about $3,000. He was supposed to do a feature, and so basically he give him the money, and after he give him the money, we was going like making a stop. So we drive, like we didn't really know that much about Georgia at the time. So he tell us like, yeah, I'm gonna make a stop down here somewhere, East Atlanta somewhere. Or it was like, I don't remember if it was Macon. It was somewhere though, don't quote me. But we drove for a while, nighttime, about 2 in the morning, 2 a.m. So we driving all the way to this place where he telling us he need to make a stop at. So we drive all the way there. We might have stopped at like a little corner store or something in the middle of the hood somewhere. So we end up going to the park that he told us to pull to. So we pulled to the park there. Mind you, it's a parking lot. It's dark, everything. We pulled to the park. So he just like, all right, I'm gonna be right back. He just hop out and just get to walking up the street like it was like a normal, like, you know, like how you would walk up the street you grew up on or something like that. I don't know if this is exactly where he grew up or not, because I don't even remember that clearly or where it even was, you know. But he got out and just started walking up the street like, yeah, I'll be right back. Walked up the street. So we sitting there, we waiting. So we probably wait about 30 minutes or so. And the dude, the owner of the company, he called him. He called Gucci, and I think Gucci told him something like, oh, I'm up here at my people's house, like I'm gonna call you right back, or something like this, something like that. So he like, okay. So we sit there, we wait again. We wait, maybe like another 45 minutes or something go by. He called him again. He tell him the same thing, like, oh yeah, I'm here. Somebody got me blocked in, whatever. Some more dread. So he like, okay. He hang up the phone. So now we kind of thinking like, man, like this is kind of long, but we like, but shit, we with Gucci Man, like shit, who knows what the fuck he might have to do or what he doing, you know? So we just chilling basically. We still thinking like, damn, we here, like what are we, you know? We young, we still looking at it that way. So a little more time go past. I say probably about another hour. We was there about 2 hours or something. And he called him, and then eventually he stopped answering the phone. He just not answering now. I'm seeing the dude, the owner calling. He ain't answering. I'm seeing him looking a little more worried and a little more worried, and I'm just thinking like to myself, like, damn, did he just not? He just did this though? Is he just gonna stop picking up the phone, or he really just gonna finesse like that, you know? So basically he just stopped answering the phone. So eventually we just had to up and leave though. It's probably 4 in the morning, 4, 5 in the morning or something. Maybe we sitting in the park in a van, like, yeah. So eventually he just like, man, we just had to go. We leaving, driving off. It's kind of quiet in the car. It's just like, oh, what happened? You gave him the money. now he gone. Like, so basically, we ended up going all the way back to Cleveland, man. It was business as usual. I think we left the next day or something like that. But what ended up happening, because we we was talking with his manager at the time, who was Deb Atney, something like that. It's Waka Flocka mother. She was the manager at the time. So the business relationship was really a lot to do with her. So they were talking, and they basically came to the conclusion like, okay, well, we'll make it right by just taking that money off the next show or something like that, because at the end of the day, it was a good business relationship that they had, because like I say, he was getting booked in Cleveland all the time, and people was always coming out to the shows. And at that time, he wasn't so big, you know. He was probably getting like 7,000, something like that for a show, something around that, you know. So it wasn't like is when he had that very freaky girl, don't bring her up like that, and man, all that whole project, the old Gucci, you know. So they basically made it right and just said we'd do this because we got to do business. Sometimes he just be tripping, he just do stuff like that, and ain't even nothing personal, you know. And after that, business did continue, and had some other times and some other stories that I can just tell about the times. But like I say, I saw the both sides too, where it was just he'd do something random like that when he really don't know you so well, but then he'll look out too for you once he do know you. And just, you know, some people like that. If they don't know you, then they gonna treat you a certain way. When they do start to know you, they might be real good to you. Like, that's just something to think about. But that's all I got to say about that, man. Again, I'm tapping out, y'all. Check my links out. I got my album Hill Boy, my single Organic out right now. My videos, timeline video, going global video. New projects, singles, everything coming soon, though. So y'all check my links out. Till next time, y'all. Again, I'm tapping.